All right, godlings. I thought I had seen everything. I thought I'd almost seen it all, right? I'm not that old. I'm about 50. But still, I thought I'd seen everything, right? Nope. I shouldn't have been surprised, but I kind of was in a little ways. But, so last night, I don't get much into politics, but I pay attention here and there, right? But years and years ago, I seen some things, right? But last night, Hulk Hogan being on the RNC convention for Trump, speaking for Trump, he's a wrestler. He's a fucking actor, okay? Same as Trump. Trump was on wrestling years ago. He's an actor. An actor. Actor. Let that sink in. Actor. But most people won't recognize it, right? But here we go with Hulk Hogan. I said this for years that politics is just wrestling in suits and they're just not body slamming each other. Okay? I've said that for years. Now, years and years ago, my dad and I grew up watching wrestling. I grew up watching wrestling with my dad, you know. And then it was like, oh, it's fake. And then dad was like, oh, maybe a little bit, but nobody really cared it was fake. Once they found out that it was totally all fake, no one cared. And now that's where we're at with politics, right? People just dismiss it. But mostly it's not that it's fake and all. It's that people don't want to admit that they got fooled, okay? But years and years ago, okay, so my dad and I were watching wrestling. This is mid-'80s, right? Hulk Hogan's a big deal. And I was into the music. I was big into music, especially all the bubblegum rock or pop. They called it butt rock, glam rock, right? So I remember having all these pictures up and, Poison, Slaughter, all of them, right? And they all had kind of like the same hairdo and looked androgynous. And I remember sitting in my room, I'm like, I don't know, 14, 16. But I remember looking up all my pictures finally, and I made that connection with that and wrestling. I was like, geez, it seems like the same template is being punched out. It seems like the same template, it's almost the same thing. And I was like, wait, that's a big put on too, isn't it? But, here we are. People probably still won't admit that politics is like wrestling. It's all faked. Okay? They're not going to admit it. You know why most people won't admit it? Because they think they know everything. Of course, once you know everything, no learning can take place, okay? But it's funny because you got all these people that think they know everything, but they don't know everything because they're getting fooled left and right. Now, if you can't admit you've been fooled, you're going to keep getting fooled, okay? That's it. Now, I'm humble. I don't always know when I'm getting fooled, but I'm pretty good at figuring it out, but that's okay. If someone wants to be a dick and try to fool me and they get over on me, well, they probably will, and I might not notice until after the fact, but then it's like, well, whatever, okay, you got me, oh, you're funny, but guess what? It ain't gonna happen that way again, I can tell you that. Because I can admit that I was dumb and I got fooled. And when y'all can start admitting that, yes, I'm dumb, I got fooled, and start changing shit, otherwise we're going to keep repeating the same bullshit over and over again. And you think this election is going to be any different than any other election in the world in the past bunches of years? No! It's not going to make a goddamn lick of fucking difference. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now. But no, you go ahead and you do your voting and think it's going to change the world and everything. I got news for you. You've been fooled once again. If you all go and you vote and you've been voting for years and years and years, you've been fooled once again. Don't know how else to put it to you. And there's probably going to be a lot of people pissed off about this. Because I'm questioning, I'm having you question your, you got to give up your cognitive dissonance, But yeah, that's the way it is. I mean, I told people that for years. Politics is wrestling in suits. And now we have a wrestler who's an actor who went on to talk about Trump, who was in wrestling and is also an actor. Ronald Reagan was an actor. Why do you think they choose actors for presidents? Hello? Hello?